Hey, this is Pastor Randy with Menorah Minute. Today I want to talk about a passage in 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 16 through 18. And many will use this to defend what they believe is a rapture. So I want to read this passage. It says there, "For the Master himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and the trump of Elohim, and the dead in Messiah shall rise first." Verse 17 says, "Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Master in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Master. Wherefore comfort one another with these words." So many will again use this passage as evidence or proof of the rapture. The problem is we find several anomalies with that theory here. Where number one, we find in verse 16 again says, the Messiah says he's going to return with a shout. Now, many believe that the rapture is this secret coming of Yahweh. So nobody knows except the saints. But it says here that Yahweh is going to come down. And it says with a shout. So this is far from a secret rapture as so many people believe. Now it doesn't stop there. It says with the voice of the archangel and with a trump of Elohim. So there's going to be this announcement of Yahshua's coming. So this is not again a secret rapture as many would like you to believe. What this is speaking about is Yahshua's coming. We know that when Yahshua comes, as we see in the Olivet prophecy, Matthew 24, that he's going to come, he's going to send forth his angels to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth. And that is after, it says, and there in Matthew 24 it says, immediately after the tribulation. Immediately after the tribulation. So this is post-great tribulation. Yahshua's going to come back, he's going to send his angels. There's going to be a trumpet indicating his coming. There's going to be a shout indicating his coming. And then he's going to resurrect his saints. Now it says, another anomaly here is, it says that the dead first shall be resurrected. Now, if this is a rapture, why would you resurrect the dead? Why? Because either you probably believe they're in heaven, or you believe maybe they're buried, as we believe they're buried and they're waiting for the resurrection. But either way, why would you raise the dead? If the rapture is for the purpose of protection, why would you resurrect the dead? Because they're either protected because they're already in heaven, or they're waiting for the resurrection. Now, again, we believe they're waiting for the resurrection. The concept of going to heaven is a misnomer anyway. John 3:13 says, "No man has ascended up into heaven except he who descended from heaven," referring to Yahshua the Messiah. So this is not a passage about going to heaven. This is not a passage about the rapture. This is a passage about Yahshua's coming. Again, it describes Yahshua's coming as a shout. It talks about a trumpet being blown at Yahshua's coming. His coming will be heard by everybody in the world. There will be no secret. There's going to be no hiding. There's going to be no secret rapture. It just simply is not found here. This is a reference to the first resurrection. And I think we find that here. Again, I'll just kind of summarize the 3 points. Number one, we find that there's going to be a shout. This is not indicative of a secret rapture. We find that there's going to be this great trumpet that sounds out. Or again, that's not indicative of a secret rapture. And again, we find this anomaly that the dead are risen. Why? Why are the dead risen? If this is for the purpose of protecting the living, why are the dead risen? So I pray that this quick Menorah Minute's been a blessing to you. I hope this makes more sense to you, the rapture, and why we don't believe in the rapture, and why this doesn't provide evidence for the rapture. And with that, may Yahweh bless you. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.